So now that the life cycle of the DLCs for IW is over, I think it's a good time to finally make a video discussing why I never uploaded any videos up until now talking about IW Zombies. And the reason is quite simple, really. I was never sold on it. Now, I know that there are a lot of people that like this game, and I'm not saying that it's a bad game because I've never played it properly to understand fully if it's a good game or not. I just go off of watching it, playing it the small amounts of times that I have, and also off of what my friends say that do play it and have good opinions on it. Now, I don't think it's a bad game. I just think it's a game that we didn't need it, that nobody asked for. Nobody asked for this a knockoff of Black Ops 3 so soon, especially. We just had Black Ops 3. We just had a great DLC life cycle for Black Ops 3. All the maps were solid. You could argue about Zetsubou no Shima, but we're not here to do that. And everybody loved that game. Then we hop into IW Zombies with the release of Zombies in Spaceland. No one really liked it. Nobody was sold on that map. There were never as much hype built up for the game to begin with because of all the hate the multiplayer trailer got, with all the dislikes and the futuristic setting and everything like that. Nobody wanted it. So even with the fact that a zombies setting was set in the 80s, I still don't think people were sold on it. And it just, to me, it wasn't a game that was properly marketed, and it was because of that it did so poorly. You never saw as many, streamers and all this stuff, or as many, I guess I wouldn't say streamers, because there of course were people that liked this game and streamed it. I'm just talking about, there weren't as many big time things that were going on with the game. There wasn't much advertising done with YouTubers, and the fact that they didn't upload trailers, full trailer length trailers for DLC 3 and 4, only a snippet for DLC 3, and for DLC 4 they just released the campaign trailer. Or not the campaign trailer, I shouldn't say that. I guess this is the cutscene. They didn't release any gameplay trailers or anything like that. One thing Black Ops 3 did so well was release trailers that got everybody hyped for the map months in advance before the maps would actually drop, so that there was actually hype and something to look forward to coming up the next DLC. So that's why people would actually buy the Season Pass, or at least put a little bit of money aside to buy that map, because they thought it would look cool. I thought that IW Zombies from the get-go, from the first trailer they launched, not even for Zombies, just as a game by itself, I knew I was going to be investing my money into it. To me, Call of Duty is a game that I want to be able to enjoy every aspect of it on. Now, I'm talking about the campaign, the multiplayer, and its secondary mode. Now, it doesn't have to be Zombies as its secondary mode, or its co-op mode, I guess I should say, for me to buy it. But at least it has to look promising. This game mode, to me, never looked promising. From the start of it, it never looked promising, and I didn't want to waste my money on a game that I know I wouldn't be enjoying, and frankly, that a lot of people didn't really care about. If I was to invest all the money to buy the season pass, play the game and everything like that, for mediocre at best streams where not a lot of people would come out and watch it because no one really cared about it, it would show that it would be a waste of money, and I don't have a lot of money, guys. As much as, even though I have a job, I can't afford to invest my money into things that I don't think are going to produce the best content on the channel. That's why I bought a computer. That's why I have the PlayStation, so I can get the DLCs early. That's why I have what I have, just because I want to be able to produce the best content I can for you guys. And I realized that IW Zombies wasn't going to be able to produce very good content that I'd be able to actually make enjoyable videos on and enjoyable streams on. So I never invested the money into it. Now, I know that people think it's a good game, and I'm not saying it's not. The only map I've ever played is Spaceland, so Attack of the Radioactive thing actually looked interesting to me when it first dropped, and so does The Beast from Beyond and also Raven the Redwoods. I very much want to play Raven the Redwoods, and I haven't had the opportunity yet, but I'm looking forward to hopefully playing it in the future, because I want to try these maps. I want to give this game a shot. I'm just still... Now that the DLC lifespan's over and there's going to be so many people talking about everything like this, going on about the entire game, breaking it down, I thought now would be a great time to explain why I never invested the money into this game in the first place. And it was just as simple as I didn't think it was going to be anything special. And by the sounds of what everybody always says on YouTube about why the lack of streams of it and everything like that, it sounds like I made a good presumption and that I was actually right, possibly. Now, if you like this game, like I said earlier, I'm not trying to offend you or your opinion or anything like that. I don't have enough of an opinion to even rank this game properly on the gameplay mechanics and, innovation and all that stuff, because I don't know anything about it. I don't even know what the wonder weapons are past Raven the Redwoods. So, I literally have not a lot of knowledge on this map. And because of that, I'm not trying to rate this game poorly or give it some shitty rating. I'm trying to simply just tell you guys why I never made videos on it, and why, to me, it wasn't worth the money and worth the time to play it from the start at Zombies in Spaceland. Now, I hope you guys all understood this. Now, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite because, I'm making a video now talking about it, and there's other people making videos talking about it. I just realized that now that there's no new content at all for Zombies until Call of Duty World War II. There's no DLCs for IW. There's no nothing coming out. I thought that I might as well make this video talking about why I never played it, because even though it wasn't the best content, it was still content that I could have been able, new content that was fresh that I could have produced on the channel, but chose not to, and I thought I would finally explain to you guys properly in a full sit-down video why I didn't invest the money, the time, or the effort into this game, and it was as simple as that. I just never thought it was going to be worth the time. Now, like I was saying earlier, guys, Black Ops 3 wasn't a perfect game. There were flaws with it, but it was a very good, solid game. And I think a lot of people playing Black Ops 3 had such high expectations for, IW. They thought that, this looks like basically Black Ops 3 DLC season continuing. Maybe it'll be good, maybe there'll be Easter eggs, maybe the storyline will be good, Maybe, hopefully, it's not a copy of what Exozombies was, with a bunch of stupid, laborious tasks and everything that ruined the map. Hopefully, the stuff isn't that, all stupid. And with I gotta say one thing, though, which I am happy with IW. IW had a really cool DLC 4 Easter egg ending. I thought it was really interesting. It's very meta and really interesting, and I really like that concept of the director's cut Easter eggs and all this stuff, being able to go back, play as Willard Wilder on the maps, get different Easter eggs. I thought that was a really interesting concept. Kind of thought that it kind of, I personally think that Easter egg ending was kind of cooler, not better, but cooler in the aspect of Revelations, but like I said, I just watched it and seen all this stuff about it, and it looks really interesting, the ending, and, now being able to play the director's cut and everything like that, but I just thought I'd put that out there, that's one thing I think that they did really nicely, was that Easter egg ending. So guys, I guess my final breakdown is that I will keep playing Black Ops 3 over buying IW DLC Pass, Season Pass, or whatever. I won't invest my money into IW Zombies at all. I don't think it's worth it. Personally, I would rather play Chronicles. I would rather play any of the Season Pass maps from Black Ops 3. I think Black Ops 3 is the better game. Now, I know that I've played Black Ops 3 a shit ton compared to how much I played on IW, so in that opinion to you might seem biased, but personally, I think that Black Ops 3 is the better game, and I will continue to put my time into Black Ops 3 than over investing money into an IW Zombies game that, to me, has no interest, and I don't really have any desire to play it, and really no curiosity on how the maps play and anything like that, because of how poorly marketed and advertised it was to me. I never drew me to the map properly, so that's because of that reason I will never probably invest into IW, and I'll probably never play any of the DLC maps. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that usual shit. Anyways guys, thanks so much for watching. Peace out. Take care. Have a wonderful day.